DC here. Hi, guys and gals. Hey, I hope you're well. It is Monday. It's kind of cool outside. It's not that cold. It's like between around 12 degrees, but there's a bit of wind, and so the chill factor is there. Yeah, so it's Monday, and Monday often do tags, and this is no exception. So this is going to be for Dave Nicholson's last Saturday 7-question tag. Hi, Dave, and let's get into it. Question 1. Would you rather live a life in a chaotic but luxurious city, or a calm and simple life in the lap of nature? In the lap of nature. Well, I would not like to live in a chaotic city. And what is a luxurious city if you don't have the means to partake in that luxury? But so I guess I'd have to say I'd like to live a calm and simple life, nevertheless. But in the lap of nature, if any of you have actually lived really in nature, you'll see it's not always that easy. If you're in the countryside, I was brought up, basically in the countryside, it can be very much fun. But, you do want to have some services. Yeah. Anyway, but a chaotic city, even if it was luxurious, a chaotic city remains a chaotic city, and I don't want. Question 2. Longer itch. Question 2. Would you rather leave your current home to never return, or would you live there for the whole life? Oh, well, that's a no-brainer. I wouldn't want to leave where I am now. No. I really hope that I'll be able to be here for the rest of my life. Yes. So, question 3. Would you like to be with someone who loves you, or the one whom you love? Well, I sure hope that both will be the same. Was it Jasmine that answered this? I saw Jasmine's answer about this. This should be a 50-50 thing. And so there is no way that I can simply answer that question. It would have to be both. I would want to be with the one I love and the one that loves me. And I'm quite lucky that is the case. Yeah, there is, for me, there's not a one-way answer. There's no way I can do a one-way answer to that. Question 3. Who would you, oh goodness, let me see, no, I was going to say question 4 now. If you had a choice between, that's a weird question. If you had a choice between looking like a potato and feeling like a potato, what would you choose? I've seen online that they call Joe Biden Potato Head, but that's because I guess he does actually look like a potato head. But I don't know how to answer a question like that. What does feeling like a potato mean? Feeling lumpy and starchy or something like that? I guess that, if I had to answer it, what this weird question, I suppose looking like a potato, I don't really care all that much, maybe not completely true, but I don't care all that much what I look like. But feeling bad is not something that I would want to do, so I guess that's kind of half an answer, because that is a very, very weird question. Anyway, maybe somebody will need to explain it to me. Question 5. Would you rather always speak the truth in every situation, or lie in every situation? As many people said, I would mostly try and speak the truth. I was brought up to speak the truth. But I can remember reading books in the Second World War where people lied to save lives. For example, from the Nazis or things like these type of situations. So when the question is in every situation, I think that in probably 99% of every situation it'd be better to tell the truth. But maybe there's that 1% where you've got to wonder if a lie is part of maintaining justice. So, yeah, I'm going to have to qualify it slightly. Okay, question 6. Would you choose to be never noticed or always noticed? You know, when I started my career, if I could call it that way, I thought, being noticed is a good thing. And then you realize, actually, after a while, that when, like I've talked about this many times, where I've changed my priorities or I set my priorities clearly. I didn't really change them, I just set them clearly. But there are times, where I would frankly say that now I just assume not be noticed. There are times, it's frustrating, because especially if you're in a situation like if you did something and people just pass right by you and don't notice you, you can feel it, you do. But most of the time, just having a nice, calm life means, not to be noticed all that much. So, again, never notice versus always notice, there is no actual answer to that. I mean, sometimes I would like to be noticed, but frankly, more often than not, I just assume not be noticed. So, more in that direction. Yeah. Question 7, and last. Another one of those. Would you rather have $50 million or complete happiness for the rest of your life? Now, anybody would like to have $50 million. But of course, if I had $50 million with complete misery, I don't know how long that I would want to live like that. If I had $50 million, I guess I could probably create a lot of happiness, so to say. But if I didn't have it inside me, it'd be very difficult. Now, what is complete happiness? If you are dirt poor, it might be difficult to say that you have complete happiness. Now, I know some of you will say, well, you're a Christian, and so you get your happiness from your faith and so on. And that's in great part right, but it doesn't mean that you do not need simple things in life to create happiness. Of course I'd like the money. It's kind of one of these things. Are you greedy? No. Would I need 50 million? I actually wouldn't need 50 million. And so what it's saying here, really, let's go back. Would you rather have 50 million or complete happiness? I think I wouldn't be happy with so much money. There'd always be something. I would rather have a lot less money, but enough to not be in dire straits. But I don't think I would need 50 million to have happiness. No, I definitely would not need 50 million to have happiness. I get happiness now and I don't have 50 million. So, I guess in a sense, I don't need that 50 million. Again, I'm skirting the answer, but you know what I'm saying here, don't you? Yeah. And I also see that the time is moving on in this video, so I'm going to leave it there. Okay, thank you, Dave. That's another 7 actually challenging questions. Take care and have a good week. EC signing off. Bye-bye.